Hi, I'm Peter from MSI Insider, and in this video I'll be showing you how to do some overclocking and undervolting on your graphics card using MSI Afterburner step by step. MSI Afterburner is the most used graphics card tuning software around the world, with millions of users. It's been around since 2009 and has proven to be very reliable. It is completely free and allows you to do things like overclocking, undervolting, custom fan profiles, video capture, and viewing system performance metrics in real time. That last part comes in very handy when trying to look for potential bottlenecks in your gaming performance. Before we begin, an important safety note: only download MSI Afterburner from either msi.com or guru3d.com. There are fake installers out there that will steal your data, so stick to the official sources. Let's get set up. In this video, we will cover setup and installation, on-screen display, defining your baseline performance, one-click overclocking using OC scanner, stability testing, manual overclocking, troubleshooting overclocking issues, undervolting using the power slider, undervolting using the curve editor, undervolting tips and tricks, and finally, how to save your overclocking or undervolting settings into profiles. Now, before you start, you first want to make sure your graphics card drivers are up to date. Then, install MSI Afterburner, which also comes with RivaTuner Statistics Server. This gives you on-screen display and hardware monitoring. Once installed, open Settings, go to General, enable Start with Windows, and check both the Unlock Voltage Control and Unlock Voltage Monitoring checkboxes. Click Apply, restart Afterburner, and ensure you hit the Apply at Windows Startup button. This way, your settings will load automatically every time your PC boots up. Keeping an eye on your system's metrics is easy with Afterburner on-screen display or OSD feature. To set it up, go to Settings, Monitoring, and select the metrics you want to have on the screen and checking the box for Show in on-screen display. You can then choose to have it displayed in only text, graph, or both. Once you've selected your metrics, click Apply, go to the On-Screen Display tab and set a hotkey for toggling OSD on or off. Click Apply, now you're good to go. Before making any changes, we need a baseline. Run a benchmark like 3D Mark, and besides the graphics score, note down these values: GPU clock speed, memory clock speed, voltage, temperature, and your frames per second or FPS. This will give us a point of comparison for later. Are you ready to start overclocking? MSI Afterburner makes overclocking really easy with the OC scanner. First, slide your core voltage and power limit to maximum. Then apply. Click on the OC scanner button in the left-hand menu and open the voltage frequency curve editor by clicking on the curve editor button. Then click Scan to start the process. This process can take about 45 minutes, so be patient. Your graphics card is being tested for the best stable overclocking settings. When it's done, you'll see the core clock marked as curve. Save this to a profile by clicking the Save button at the bottom and then selecting a number. To reset to factory defaults, use the Reset button or Ctrl-D. Simple, right? Now we need to test for stability. Run a benchmark like 3D Mark on a loop for about 10 minutes. While it's running, watch for glitches, flickering, crashes, or screen blackouts. If you see any problems, reset the card back to factory values and start again. Once stable, test it in a real game. You'll quickly see any performance gain. If you prefer a more hands-on approach, you can try manual overclocking. To do this, max out core voltage and power limit again, then apply. Increase core clock in 20 to 30 MHz steps. Apply and test with a benchmark. Then adjust memory clock in 50 to 100 MHz steps. If you see any graphics glitches, lower it by 10 MHz until it becomes stable. Save the highest stable results to a profile. Now remember, every graphics card is different due to the silicon lottery, so your numbers may vary. And for long-term stability, consider slightly lowering your final overclock. Overclocking with Afterburner is perfectly safe. However, issues can happen. If your PC freezes or the screen goes black, do a forced shutdown by holding the power button for 4 seconds. If it keeps crashing, check your power supply cables. Use separate connections for your graphics cards, not a single cable with a splitter. In rare cases, you may need to reset CMOS on your motherboard. Refer to your motherboard manual if this happens. This is also why we save our profiles at every step. Now let's talk about undervolting. It's one of the best ways to optimize your graphics card. Undervolting reduces power use, lowers heat, cuts fan noise, and may even give a small FPS boost by keeping the graphics card cooler. It's completely safe when done correctly, and can greatly improve your gaming experience. As with overclocking, there are several ways to try undervolting. The easiest way to do undervolting is by simply lowering the power limit slider in the main window. Start at the default setting, then run a benchmark like Furmark in the background and look for power usage. Then try anywhere between 70 and 90% power limit in small steps. Apply it and test it using a benchmark. You'll quickly see that there's a trade-off between frames per second or performance and power consumption. This method is quick and easy, but if you're truly looking to maximize your efficiency, you can try something a little bit more advanced. Next, we'll try undervolting using the curve editor that we saw using the OC scanner. First, you'll want to run a benchmark like Furmark in the background and leave it running. Then open the curve editor by clicking the button. Click on a voltage point around 925 millivolts and hold Shift while dragging it up to about a plus 500 MHz offset. Then hold Shift again, click and drag all the points to the right of the 925 millivolts until you can see that they're all selected. After this, pick the first voltage point to the right of 925 and drag it all the way down. Click Apply in Afterburner and this will flatten the rest of the curve in the selected area. Check to see if the benchmark is still running and if the power usage is now lower. If both are the case, you can save this undervolt to a profile and continue fine-tuning if you want. Look for any stutters, artifacts or crashes. And if necessary, adjust the offset in small increments until you find a stable setting. For more tips and tricks and shortcuts on how to use the curve editor, follow the link to the blog article, which has a lot more detail in it. Once you've found your sweet spot, save several profiles for overclocking, undervolting and default settings. Do at least a 10-minute benchmark for stability, then test it in your favorite games and apply things like ray tracing, DLSS or FSR if you want. Always keep monitoring your temperatures and performance. With the right balance, you'll enjoy way smoother and cooler gaming. Thanks for watching and subscribe to our bi-weekly live stream for more helpful content. See you next time.